everybody, welcome back. May 27th and it's a gorgeous 78 degrees out, slightly overcast and a little humid. We are expecting some rain in the next day or two, so I want to get out here and get into the hive today for a very brief inspection. But also the main objective today is really to switch out the frames. Last time I was in the boxes, I was going through the frames and they were sagging a lot more than I've seen frames do. And they were sagging so much that they were starting to pull out of the wood edge of the frame. And I don't know if that's just how soft that frame, wax frame is on there or what, but I would like to put in some plastic foundation. So we're gonna switch those with this. These are going to be the frames that we use. They are black plastic. I chose black so that way I could see the eggs inside, assuming that we have the queen right in the hive. And also just the hard plastic so they're not going to sag under the weight of that brood that's in there. So that's the plan for today, so let's get into it. Alrighty. So, one thing that's going to be a little interesting about today, I have my smoker fuel, and I forgot to bring a lighter, so I have no way to light my smoker today. So we are going to attempt to swap out several of these frames today without smoke. So, part of the learning experience, and I'll make sure I have a checklist and bring everything. The one thing in my favor, these bees have been really docile, so that should play into my favor. Alright, crack it open. Okay, we got some ants in the box. Looks like the box has been bumped or shifted a little bit. Let's see how much sugar they took. That's still pretty heavy. I don't take it as much as I want. It's about a third used. So we got about 2/3 to go. Alright. We're also going to try to take a look and see if we can find a queen today. So, they do have some of these drawn. I do have the bee brush, so that might come in handy. Oh, we got. And this is that plastic frame I was talking about, and just how really soft it is. I'm already pulling out of the frame. Alright, in goes the black plastic foundation. I don't know if I'll get every single one of these swapped out, but we'll swap out as many as I can. If I see any brood or evidence of brood, those will stay in for now. Okay. Let's see. So that's been 3 that I pulled out. They are working on frame number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. We are drawing it out. Hopefully I'm getting that in frame. Alright. There's some nectar in here. That's good. What I wish I had, a smoker. Okay, I'm going to try brushing them off next time. Okay. We have capped honey here, folks. I'm looking for a queen. I don't think she'd be on this one, seeing it's on the outside. You can see they are drawing it out pretty well. One's almost fully drawn. There you go. We have some capped honey at the top of this frame. Okay, looking for a queen. Queen. Wouldn't expect it here, seeing this is loaded with honey. Cells are deforming as I'm holding the frame. Okay, let's try brushing them and see how that does. Okay. Some honey on the top. Yes, this one. Anything on this side? All workers. Quite a bit on this one. This frame is holding a lot better than the other one was. I don't see any sagging at all. So I will leave this frame as is. No need to disturb him if the frame looks good. Look at that. It's getting heavy too. Okay. More honey up top. See, this one isn't sagging as much either. It's all resources. Looking bees. I'm pleased they are as calm as they are. Alright. This is also just a resource frame. It's got honey on the outside, bee bread in the middle. Bees are down in the cells gorging themselves. It's all resources. This frame's not sagging as much. The real sagging frame was the next one, so we're looking forward to pulling that one out and seeing what that one will be like. Okay, frame number 9. Alright. I don't see anything that says queen on that side. I don't know if you can see that wire, how bumped up it is. They've reattached it at the bottom for now. It's holding at the moment. There's lots of good looking pollen in the middle. Honey on the outside. No queen though. No eggs or anything. So we may have a queenless colony. Got one more frame to look at. It's a gnarly looking frame. Lots of resources on it though. And it's not sagging. Okay, here we go. Last frame. Oh, this is much lighter. They're good looking bees, just no queen. So I don't know if the queen left or she got squished. There's a chance that she got lost amidst this, or this was a rogue swarm. I saw nothing that looked like a queen. There's no evidence. Had them 2 weeks at this point, so should see something, but everything is resourced. They're not clearing out any area for any egg laying at all. And a queen, should there have been a queen with them, would most likely have been a mated queen. However, there is a chance that we could have had an after swarm, which is where one of the virgin queens gets up and leaves with another chunk of the hive. But she should have been mated at this point, and we should have at least seen eggs in there, if not larvae at this point. We don't see any of that. So, I think we're going to have to buy a queen, it looks like. Okay, I'm just going to put one empty frame on this side. And I'll put the other empty frame over here. So let's get them pulled together. Well, the good news is the drawing comb. Good news is they've got resources. Okay. No queen though. But they are on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frames. 4 original are still here. And they still got lots of resources on these. So I'm not worried about taking away from them what they need. They still have pollen and nectar and honey, so we're good there. So we'll just go and get a queen soon. Not a fan. Not yet. Honestly, this feeder is still mostly full. They're not taking it as much as I expected, but they were still on it. So that's a good sign. There we go. Alright, let's take a look at the bottom board real quick before we go. Let's see. Some bee parts. There's a mite. A couple of mites. Okay, let's get you zoomed in so you can see what I'm looking at. Right there where my finger is. That is a mite. So I've definitely got some mites in here. Got a significant load, it looks like. So we're going to have to do some treatments to get that taken care of. Alright, so what did we learn today? We learned that we have a queenless hive, and that's going to be our #1 priority to get that taken care of. Get a queen for this hive so we can get them laying eggs and get them producing brood and become a successful hive that we can maintain throughout the winter time. #2, they are definitely bringing resources. They have plenty of nectar, plenty of honey, and they're not skimping there. We have plenty of flowers behind us and lots more blooming down the property, so lots of resources, and that's a really good thing. They were building on 6 frames, so they've got plenty. They are using the pail feeder that we put on top. Not as much as I expected, but they are using it some, so we're going to leave that there. I don't have to replenish that this weekend, so that's a good thing. We got 6 frames replaced with the black plastic foundation. I am really curious to see how well they take to that in the next week or so. They are coated with wax, so they should latch onto it quickly, but we'll see how they do in the meantime. And the last thing that we were able to notice is that we have a Varroa mite problem. So I'm curious, what was your first Varroa treatment? Was it a quick strip? Was it an oxalic treatment? Was it a vapor? What did you do? So leave your comments down below. I'd love to hear and learn from you on what you've done with your hives your first time. And what do you do now? What's different? What did you find works? What lasts? What's your most effective treatment? So definitely looking forward to your comments below. So until next time, we're going to let these girls just do their thing and keep bringing in resources. And hopefully next time we have a video, I will be able to introduce a new queen to this colony. So thanks for joining us today. Really appreciate it. And we'll catch you guys next time. See ya.